Hi guys, it's Mina. How you doing? Okay, today I want to do another open cup, but I'm going to do one with a black background this time. And I was talking to my good friend Heather Mader, and the other day we were talking about her beautiful balloon roll plumage. I said it's like you raise exotic birds. But she always uses these beautiful bold reds and magentas, and I like magenta, but then every time I use it, it freaks me out, and I figured out why, and I think it's a little bit too light for me. So what I did was I added some black to that magenta, and I made this sort of black cherry color. Julie Cuts' plum is similar to that. I think she has another color in there too, but that's just black and black cherry and the magenta, and then this is magenta with just a little bit of that in there to just darken it up a little bit. So she's just a little dirty. That one's really dirty. Okay, so those are the two magentas. And that's Liquitex Basics Quinacridone Magenta. And this one is Payne's Gray and from Goldens. And this is DecoArt Americana Decor 24K gold. And then this is black, which is acrylic black. My pouring medium today is Liquitex pouring medium and paint, and then a little bit of water, and then Floetrol. So I've been trying to use a little bit less Floetrol lately, because I think I had a while where my stuff was just getting way too thin. So less Floetrol for me has been good. So let's get started. I'm gonna pour. I have black on my canvas already. I'm gonna pour a puddle right in the middle. And what I want to do is less. I actually don't want to tilt this one. I just want to pour it and have it do its thing, and then I don't want to move it. So that's what we're going to try to do. We'll see if it works or not. Anyway, I was telling you about Heather. So the magenta is because of Miss Heather Mader, and I will put a link to her beautiful exotically plumed plumaria video, which is gorgeous. But check out her channel. She's really cool. You'll like her. She's fun. Okay, so let's do this. Let's put the dirty black cherry color in. Actually, so what I want to do is, okay, breathe. My brain starts going really fast. Okay, I want to use all of these darker colors, and I'm going to use a little tiny bit of gold in between them. So to that end, I'm going to actually put a little bit of gold in now into the middle, and then I'm going to go with my Payne's Gray, a larger portion than that gold, and I'm going to go with a smaller amount of gold because I think that was too much before, just a little bit. So I'm separating my colors with the gold. And there they go, they start to move. And then we're going to go with this lighter, less dirty, but still kind of dirty magenta color. Okay. Okay. So now at this point, ooh, that's cool. Now we have one layer of each, and it's coming out. So I was kind of hoping to not tilt it, and if I leave it at this point, I could not tilt it. And just let it do its thing. It's coming out. I could just keep putting black in there. I could put one more layer, but then we'd have a lot of paint. Mm-hmm. But I do want one more layer, so not a big layer, small layer. That's the gorgeous color. Oh, that one has some holography, metallic-y glitter stuff in it. Go back over there, please. Coming over here, grab me. Yeah, I'm just gonna put some black around the edge. Help it move. It's got that very kind of greenish hue from the purple and the gold mixing. And I paint all over my knee. Heather would probably say leave it alone, even though she wouldn't leave it alone. Okay, I think I am actually going to leave it alone and let it sell up, because it's starting to sell up already. So I'm just gonna, I will torch it real quick. Right there. Okay. That's good. Because this is gonna sell. Everything I've done today has sold up so much. Okay. Okay. Alrighty. Well, it's interesting. Hopefully it'll get more interesting. There are some really, really beautiful parts. I apologize, there's a glare in here and it's very hard to actually see anything, but this, I like this with the dark cherry parts and these tiny little gold cells that are starting to come up. This is very cute. I'm hoping that they don't take over and multiply. You can pretty much watch them just hold the camera still in one place. You see like 10 of them coming up at once. It's amazing. So, okay, that's cool. I like it enough to let it dry and see how it goes. The magenta that I mixed with the black, I like much better than the very, very bright magenta color. It just, every time I use it alone, it just is like, it's too much. So I like this that's a little bit dirty with some black in there, and then the one that's really dirty with a lot of black in there. So that's more of like a black cherry plum, and this is more like a darker magenta. So, and that greenish is from the gold mixed with the magenta. And then my where's my Payne's? My Payne's gray is somewhere. It's very little of it is in here. Maybe it's going to come up more. Anyway. I love it from the side. That's really cool. That center section where it's doing the pearls is just really neat and pretty. And even though I darkened up the magenta, she reared her head. But I also got that pretty purple in there. And from this angle, I do see the Payne's gray. So that's really cool. I like that one a lot. Alrighty. So this is a few days later. This was taken at night with a flash because I wanted to show you all that gold really sparkling and blinging. And you can see up here at the top, you do still see some of that Payne's gray, and you see some of the lighter magenta color up in the corners. And as you get to the center, you start to see a lot of gold, and it's actually surrounded by the Payne's gray and that darker black cherry color, which is actually nice because it adds a lot of depth to that gold in the middle. But again, this 24 karat gold is beautiful stuff. It just literally eats color. So I'm really happy with this piece. I think it's really luxurious and kind of opulent, and it has a very Baroque feeling because of the gold. It's a beautiful effect. I mean, it's coming up underneath and through the paint and giving it a blush area in some parts of it, and it's pretty cool. I'm also going to show you the same painting. This is in full sun, in broad daylight. There are no filters on here at all. You can still see some of the darker colors up in the corners. You see the magenta colors, and you see the Payne's gray as a background more. However, I like the other photograph better because this is much more close to what it would look like if it was hanging on your wall and had a nice light on it. You would see a lot of the gold like this. So this piece hasn't been resined yet or varnished yet. It's still curing. In a couple of weeks, I may actually resin it because I think this one would look really cool underneath resin because you would see a lot more of that sort of 3D effect. Anyway, this one's been really fun. I hope you've enjoyed this little in the studio edition. You know, sometimes it's really hot outside or really sunny and I still want to paint, so I literally throw a camera at my sister-in-law and say, here, shoot this. So I do apologize if it's not up to our usual standards, but I want to keep it real for you guys, and that's not always, you know, perfect and pretty outside with birds chirping. Sometimes it's really hot and I want to paint and I'm in the studio sitting on the floor. If you guys like this little segments, please let me know in the comments if we should do more like this or if you like our regular format. These are just little quick fun ones for you guys. I hope you enjoyed it though, and I just want to say thank you to all of you. We have grown so much in the last few weeks. I'm overwhelmed and so grateful and humbled by all of your lovely comments. They're so heartfelt and so heartwarming, and there's like such nice people. It's beautiful, beautiful thing to see, and I love that so many of you have been inspired by my work and you've tried to do some of my pours. I think that's the coolest thing ever. And I just wanted to say thank you very, very much. I am slowly putting more and more of my artwork up on my Facebook page, Mina Villegas Art. So if you wanted to see some more things, you can go check it out over there. I hope you all have a beautiful, beautiful day, and I will see you again very soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.